Hi again then guys, so we've got another Special Projects replica for you today, and following on with the theme of Tuesday's Aventador SV replica, we've got another Lambo replica for you today. This time it's for the Gallardo LP570 Superleggera, or Super Light. This is a pretty accurate replica. It's running the exact same power and weight as the real Gallardo. So as always, I'll first show you what I've done to get the visual setup of this car, and then we'll go over to the garage for the more mechanical side of things, and then finally to the track for a test drive. So first of all, for the visual modifications of the body, we've gone for the Type A body kit. For the rear wings, we've gone for the Type B wing. And that's it for the body upgrades. For the rims, we've gone for standard size, and the particular rims we've gone for are these OZNV 5H rims. I haven't fitted any additional meters on this one. And as far as the paint, it's a solid colour that we've gone for, and the particular colour is Sassy Grass Green, which actually comes from the Plymouth Roadrunner, I believe. I think you can get it on more than one of the Plymouths, but I think I got it from the Plymouth Roadrunner. For the rims, I believe I have painted the rims black. Yep, we've gone for Phantom Black on the wheels, which is one of my more commonly used blacks. It comes from the Chaparral 2X Vision GT car. For the brakes, I believe I've also gone for black, and the reason for that is because when you have coloured brakes, it kind of draws attention away from the wheels, whereas with this car, for me, I wanted the attention to be on the car and on the wheels rather than on the brakes. So that's it for the visual tuning of this car. Now let's go over to the garage for the mechanical setup of this replica. So as with the Aventador SV tune, this car is not running 570 horsepower, because as with the Aventador SV, the 750, or in this case 570, does not refer to brake horsepower, it refers to CV. So this is a street-based tune, so again, similar to the Aventador, I'm running sports soft tyres because it's designed more for fun rather than to beat lap records. As far as the suspension, we've got the ride height on 100 at the front, 110 at the back. This is because the Aventador or the Gallardo I should say, has kind of a raised nose as standard, so I've just lowered the front by 10 compared to the back, just to make up for that and give it a more appropriate stance. Springs we've stiffened up to 7 and 10, dampers and anti-roll to 4. We've got the camber on 2, but to be honest you can actually run it with none at all, and it makes it an even better drift car. Toe angle is on neutral. For the gearbox, we've gone for an auto setting of 205, then we've rounded off the gears to 3.2, 2125, 1550, 1175, 950 and 775 with a final drive of 4.3. For the diff, we've got 10 on initial torque, as you can see, and then we've made the car more inclined to the rear in terms of acceleration, more inclined to the front for braking, so 30-40 on acceleration and then 40-30 on braking. Torque split we've got on 30-70. If you do want this car to drift more, just lower that down to say 20-80 or even 10-90, and it does make a very good drift car. For the upgrades, the only upgrade we've done is the semi-race exhaust, which gives better looking exhausts and a better exhaust note, and then reduce the power to 97.3 to give us exactly 562 horsepower, which is what the real-life Superleggera has. We've got the maximum rear downforce, and then your stage 3 weight reduction with a ballast of 170. I've put that all the way to the front, which gives you a perfect 50-50 weight distribution and brings us up to 1,340 kilos, which is the exact weight of the real Superleggera. So that's it for our tune setup. Now let's finally go out to the track to see how it performs. So as I said at the start of this video, and also in the Aventador SV replica, these two replicas in particular are not designed to be racing machines, and they're not designed to break lap records. Now, as it happens, they are quick around the track, but that is not what they're built for. These replicas are just built to be just that, replicas of the real-life cars that are, above all else, just purely fun to drive. And this car really is fun to drive. Now, the Gallardo is reasonably well known for being quite a tricky handling car. It is one of the more tricky super sports cars to tame, really. But this tune makes the car a joy to drive. It's got tons of grip, even with sports soft tyres, and the handling is brilliant. It's very forgiving, and it handles excellently. Like I said, you can get the car to drift very easily, even more so if you reduce the camber down to 0. With the camber on 2, it just gives you a bit more stability through corners, but with this tune, you don't really need it, because you're not running all that much power, and the weight does give the car more stability anyway. So, overall, I hope you guys enjoy using this tune. And that's it for this replica, so I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.